Slammers Water Sports feature the Big Body Feature, the Solid Sports Network, and Total Pro Nation. Week 8 of the SEC, Ole Miss versus Auburn. Now, Ole Miss only has one loss. They only lost to Alabama. They beat everybody else. They beat LSU. Now, this is a tough challenge. They're on the road at Auburn. They're on the road. Now, winning road games in the SEC is not as easy as you think it is. Now, I like Jackson Dart, their quarterback from Ole Miss. I don't like the quarterback situation for Auburn. It's between Peyton Thorne and somebody else, and Peyton Thorne thinks a Michigan State transfer. So I'm just they're trying to balance out these quarterbacks and whatnot, and I'm not sure they can run the ball effectively fine, but I'm just not. I'm concerned with their passing game. Their passing game is not legit. Jackson Dart, we've seen him. He's progressed. He's improved. All this other stuff. A Lane Kiffin offense, of course, great flashes. Ole Miss has a really, good defensive line. They've been consistent on the defensive side. They're not statistically. They may be a little up there with the yards and the points because the SEC they give a lot of points. But I mean, I'm going to take Ole Miss to win this game. I wish there was more to talk about for Auburn, but it's just really not. Auburn concerns me in all phases. They defensively they play hard. Offensive line is just not there. Quarterback situation's not there either. So I'm gonna take with not the comfortable situation, but I'm gonna take with the structured system. So I'm gonna take Ole Miss to win a tough game on the road against Auburn.
Yeah, I was back and forth on this one just because it was at Auburn. I feel like if it was flipped, I would go with Ole Miss 100 out of 100 times. Yeah, I'm still going to go with Ole Miss in this one. So, I mean, you said it all. I think Jackson Dart is playing great. He's just under 65%, so it's not like he's the purest passer, but he has almost 1,700 yards, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And he also adds a lot on the ground as well. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns with 300 rushing yards. And that goes with losing 66 yards in sacks. So he's really got almost 400 yards in rushing to go along with his 4 touchdowns. True dual threat. And going against just, like you said, they play hard on defense, but they're inconsistent. And it sucks for Auburn because they have owned this rivalry since 2000. I'm pretty sure Ole Miss has only won 3 times since the year 2000, one of them being last year. And that's pretty bad. It's almost bad as, UVA only beating Tech twice since 99. But we'll get into that on a different day. We'll get into that on a different day. Yeah, I think the passing of the torch in this rivalry is definitely going to Ole Miss. I think they win back-to-back games against Auburn. And like you said, it's going to be tougher being at home. But, there's just a really efficient offense. And like you said, with their defense allows yards. They also have 22 sacks this year, which is up there with Virginia Tech as well as the number 7 school in the country when it comes to sacks so far. So they're getting stops when they need to get stops. They're kind of a bend, don't break when it comes to it. And they do break some. Don't get me wrong. They allow some points. But I will say that they've proven that they can allow some points, and then the efficiency and the duality of their offense can help them overcome that.
All right. This is it for this episode. Next game, we're talking about Michigan versus Michigan State. The whole Mel Tucker situation is still going on, but Michigan has a chance to compete for the national championship. So we'll give you your thoughts on that in the next game. This is next episode, sorry. Slammers Water Sports, Solid Sports Network, Total Pro Nation. You like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you next episode. We'll talk Michigan versus Michigan State. Peace out. Adios.